Hey, it's Dr. Cox here. I wanted to take a minute to go over a few things with you here, why it's bad to have a broken neck. You guys remember a guy named Christopher Reeves who back in 1995, he was Superman. Literally, he was Superman in the movies. In real life, he had an equestrian injury. He actually fell off of a horse and he fractured these top two bones in the neck right here. Now, why is that a big deal? Well, these two bones, the first one's called the atlas, the second one is called the axis, and these are arguably the two most important bones in the body. Why? Because they house and protect the brain stem. And what is containing the brain stem, that's where your respiratory centers, that's where your heart rate centers are located. So if you mess with those guys, you're messing with your life. Well, what happened with Mr. Reeves, he fell off that horse and he broke those two bones, and what happened, he severed the connection, the nerve connections in that area. They go to the heart, the lungs, and a lot of other places in the body. And so what happened then is, of course, he had to be hooked up to respirators to keep him breathing, had to be hooked up to heart machines to keep his heart beating. Now this is interesting, folks. The fall off the horse did nothing to his heart. It did not damage his heart, it did not damage his lungs, but the reason his lungs and heart working is because they stopped working is because the nerves were damaged. And that's what I want to talk to you about. Most of you will never suffer a broken neck, thank God. But when you have something that's a little more subtle called a subluxation or a misalignment in the spine, that begins to irritate nerves. Now, what causes misalignments in the spine? Well, anybody guilty of sitting with your legs crossed for the same way all the time, every day, slouching when we're driving, watching TV, reading, all these little repetitive things cause the bones to get out of alignment, begins to irritate nerves. Now, it doesn't cut the nerve like Mr. Reeves, but it irritates the nerve so it's not functioning properly. Chiropractors have long been known as back doctors, back pain doctors, and while that's fine and dandy, we see a lot of people with back problems. Couldn't be further from the truth what chiropractic is all about. If you go back to the beginnings, chiropractors weren't treating headaches and back problems. They were seeing people who had migraine headaches, digestive problems, impotence, all kinds of real life-affecting problems. And I've heard people say, well, you chiropractors think you can fix everything. That couldn't be further from the truth either. In fact, chiropractors, we don't fix anything at all. The only thing we do, we don't fix any disease. Let me say that. We don't treat a disease like the medical profession does. What we do is we find where are the nerves being irritated, where are the misalignments in the spine, remove the nerve irritation via a chiropractic adjustment, and now let the body heal and take care of itself. It's been an absolute blessing during the last 9 years of practice, being able to help people with everything from obviously back pain, but all kinds of other things, asthma, allergies, respiratory problems, menstrual cramps, all types of different disorders like that. Because these nerves that come from the spine, this is the lifeline. This is your circuit board. And if you start messing with your circuit board, then guess what? You're going to have problems elsewhere in your body. So again, it's not all about pain. It's not all about making sure that you're out of pain, even though that's important. But once we get your symptoms under control, we want to maintain the alignment in your spine throughout the rest of your life so that your body can maintain its optimal health potential and keep you going for many, many years. Again, it's been an absolute blessing here this far in my career here in Little Elm, and I just absolutely love all of our patients and everybody who's been around, and it's fun seeing you guys in the office. We really enjoy getting out of bed every morning to come help people, and I look forward to seeing you soon. Take care.